And hello, Mike Lappy here, and this is a new feature that you can see on WPLR.com on the podcast called Storytime with Lappy. That's me, Mike Lappy. And this is the very first episode. We've got a lot of great plans, some great stories too, but we're going to start with the title, Storytime with Lappy. Now, the name Lappy is a name that I really don't like at all. That means everybody's going to be calling me that more and more. It's a double-edged sword, I'll have you know. No one ever gives yourself a nickname. So this nickname was given to me by Brian Smith of Smith & Barber fame years ago when I first came to PLR in 1986. And I started the ball rolling because I always call people by nicknames. I never call people by their given names. I always make up a nickname for them. So with Brian Smith, it was easy just to call him Smitty. And I don't think he really liked that too much. So he started calling me, and it started off as a phrase. It was never really a name. This is the origin of the word Lappy. It was more of a phrase. We used to use it on bumpers, radio bumpers, you know, going into a song or out of a song. It was always your old buddy, Lappy, Mike Lappy, because the folksy way I do things, I guess, they figured Lappy would be a good name. I never really liked it. But then again, when people come up and say, hey, Lappy, it's always out of affection, so I can't deny it. So I'm stuck with it, and it's not that bad. But story time with me goes back maybe 31 years that I've been here at WPLR. And boy, there are a lot of stories. It's why I bought the storybook. Eventually, we'll put something on here, but it's real. This is not a prop. These are all photographs of people I was with and people who are here, people who aren't here, and just the wonderful career that I've had. It almost feels like I'm retiring, but I'm not, unless there's something I don't know. But that will happen in the upcoming episodes. The first episode we're going to talk about was the name. We already covered that. I think coming up in the second feature, the first story that comes to mind is how I met and became friends, very good friends, with Doug Gray, lead singer of Marshall Tucker Band, 30 years ago. A very funny story that happens. We first met on a phone interview, and you'll have to wait till the next podcast to see what happens there.